Water's Edge Inn and Conference Center, Old Forge's premier lodging destination, presents Adirondack Journal.
Good morning, I'm Gary VanRiper. Welcome to Adirondack Journal. Today I want to tell you about a new recreational trail that's a through hike from the village of Old Forge to McCauley Mountain. All the information that you'll need to negotiate the trail system can be found right at the trailhead. There's a map, a place to sign in, and that's right next to a great parking area located behind the high school on Park Avenue. According to the map provided here at the trailhead, there are all kinds of hikes you can make from this spot. There are shorter loops that are a little bit easier, more difficult loops that take you a little bit longer time, or if you hike straight through, it's about 1.5 miles to the mountain. There are drinking fountains at the end of the hike up at the ski lodge, but you really should consider taking a little day pack with you anyway with some essentials, especially some water. About half of the trails that you'll be hiking on in this system are really wide, which is nice because a lot of the trails in the Adirondacks are kind of narrow and you've got to hike single file all the time. But here, you can hike right next to your hiking partner and carry on a conversation. There's actually some great historical features all along this recreational trail. And we're on the old towpath that was used to actually bring the skiers up to the summit of Abenaki. And the way they did that was to use an old truck, block up the back end. It was retrofitted with a shiv, and you can tell by looking at the truck, this was somewhere around the 40s or even maybe the late 30s.
It's been 10 long years since I've seen my home in the hollow where I was born.
We're now at the high point and the midpoint of the recreational trails associated with McCauley Mountain. And it might be hard to believe when you look behind me right now, but we're on Abenaki, and skiers used to ski down this slope back to Old Forge in that direction right there. This is all secondary growth here that's blocking the way. The real die-hard skiers, though, would get here to the summit of Abenaki, look south and see McCauley and say, I'm skiing that. And so they would actually ski down Abenaki and work their way up across the swamp and work their way up the mountain and then ski back down McCauley and then make their way back home. You'll know you reach the end of this hike here at McCauley when you see the polar bear, which is the official mascot for the Polar Bear Ski Club. The club is actually hosting its annual event this Saturday, and here's Steve, the mountain manager, to tell you all about it.
November 7th is our 40-something annual Polar Bear Ski Club consignment sale here at McCauley Mountain. The sale is from 9 until noon, and then we've got other things going on. If you buy your season's pass, we get you a free barbecue, or if you'd like to look at it, you buy a $219 barbecue and you get to ski all winter for free. The ski sale, if you have used equipment you'd like to sell, you bring it in. If you're not sure of the price, we'll be happy to help you put a price on it. All proceeds will, except for 10%, go back to you. There's also, it's a great place to get some new equipment. There's a few vendors that will be offering some new equipment, but a great sort of place to get some inexpensive, new and used ski equipment for the season. The 10% goes to the Polar Bear Ski Club, our local little ski club here in Old Forge.